Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos nuevamente a Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. En el último episodio, Garreg le declaró la guerra a la iglesia otra vez. Y hoy vamos a ir a la guerra.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
La iglesia de Cero está abonando 5.000 de dinero para financiar las actividades de este mes. Oh.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
¿Cuál es su objetivo?
There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
¿Deber sagrado?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend, and in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I am sorry, but I cannot do this. I am not certain it is just.
I see. That is a shame.
Bueno, este mes es cortito, pero nos veremos a fin de mes. Tenemos un par de apoyos por aquí. Ambos son de Hanneman y quiero verlos, con lo que vamos allá. Así de paso ayudaremos a subir esto a P más rápidamente sacándolo ya. Hanneman con Marianne.
I should head back.
Finished with your training, Miss Marianne?
Oh, Professor Hanneman. Yes, I've just finished training for the day.
You have merely completed the exercises assigned to you, yes? Nothing more? Or am I wrong?
Yes. I'm sorry. I should have done more.
No, please. You've done as you were asked. Quite solid work, child. I simply wish to ask a question. You possess a crest, do you not? When you entered the Officers' Academy, your father submitted a request to the monastery, as well as a significant donation. Your father asked that your crest not be confirmed under any circumstances. At first, I thought he did not want the world to know that his daughter bore no crest. In your father's position as a newly minted noble, it would be most advantageous for his daughter to possess a crest, you see. However, I am now certain I was wrong. I believe you do, in fact, possess a crest of some sort.
How did you find out?
I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a bit of an ostentatious title, I admit. However, a brief period of observation allows me to hazard a usually accurate guess as to whether a body houses a crest or not. With the knowledge of your father's actions and my own observations, I come to you with a warning. As a crest bearer, you are guaranteed to have certain talents. It is prudent to study your crest diligently to ensure your safe mastery of these talents, whatever they may prove to be.
No, I have no talents.
Oh yes, you do. No matter how hard you may try to hide it, my sight is keener than that. And what I see, others will eventually notice as well. Those who hold power must wield it in the service of their fellow man, Miss Marianne. I believe that is true, whether you are peasant or noble, and doubly true, I would say, for those with crests. Or do you think I'm wrong? On principle alone, it is a waste to allow a rare talent to remain dormant. I would like very much to advise you, to aid your understanding of your crest. Will you accept my offer?
No, I refuse.
That is regrettable. A veritable tragedy, Miss Marianne.
Hanneman es un buen hombre. De los profesores es el que mejor me cae con diferencia. Bueno, siendo que en Blue Lions no tenía apoyos, salvo a Ned, y lo estoy haciendo ahora, quizás, tal vez, pueda sacarle casi todos los apoyos. Pues no puedo decir. Quiero intentar sacarle estos dos. Ahora que ya tengo a Ned a salvo, que está ya al base, solo quedará para todo el timeskip. Quiero intentar salvar estos dos. No sé si podré. Espero poder. Espero llegar a tiempo.
There's a lot of dust there. It looks like nobody's cleaned it in ages. No, I just can't leave it. It must be cleaned.
Ah, Janet.
Oh, can't quite reach. Just a little further. If only I was taller.
Miss Annette, if you carry on like that, I dare say the bookshelf shall give out in a few moments' time.
Professor Hanneman! Thank you so much. There was just so much dust up there.
I understand. I had noticed it myself, actually, and was just on my way to get a cloth for you. How about you leave this part to me?
Okay, thank you.
No need to thank me. I must admit, I'm rather impressed by your keen dust-spotting eye.
I just couldn't rest easy thinking that we hadn't finished cleaning in here.
I'm quite the same. How anyone can abide dust, even hidden dust, well, I can't grasp the idea.
You and I are like two peas in a pod. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bit rude of me.
We do seem to be similar in a number of ways, yes? So I have a spot of advice for you, if you don't mind.
Yes?
Next time you identify a dusty patch in an inaccessible location, please send for me.
That's very kind, but I wouldn't want to bother someone as busy as you.
Nonsense. I'm keen to avoid a repeat performance of the tragedy of Miss Annette and the books.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Right. Next time, I'll definitely call for you.
Indeed. I would never forgive myself if you managed to pull a whole bookcase over on yourself.
I promise that won't happen. Most likely.
Ah, Janet. Es un tesoro. En fin. Oh.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready?
Casi.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
She's back already? Talk about impatient.
If we don't stop them, the Academy will be destroyed. Prepare for battle, everyone!
We will stop Edelgard's rampage.
Our opponent is formidable, but if we work together, we will not fail.
Enough talking. Let's go!
Dear Goddess, please protect us all. I shall fight with all that I have. It is an honor to fight alongside each of you. Professor, Claude, you'll lead the way, won't you? You won't let any of us fall, right?
I wanted to talk to Rhea first, but as expected, that won't be possible. What did she hope to accomplish at the Holy Tomb? What happened to you as a baby? There are still so many things I need to know. The same goes for the real origin of the Crest Stones and the Hero's Relics. As for Seros and Nemesis, just how much of their mythology is true?
Sabemos tan poco.
It's true. But lucky for me, I refuse to die with so much still unknown. Hey, Teach. All joking aside, can we possibly survive this battle?
Encontraremos el modo.
That's all we can do, right? If we gave up, the God of Fate wouldn't be happy. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not the kind of man to just roll over and die in a place like this. I have my own ambitions to see to.
Ew.
There are things, dreams, that I must see come to fruition. And I've been thinking, I want you to see those dreams realized as well. On top of all that, there are still so many secrets out there, just waiting to be uncovered. We can't let that stand, can we? So, Teach, no, scratch that. You're so much more. You're my ally and my friend. Teach, friend, none of those words quite capture what you've come to mean to me. We may not be connected by blood, but I believe our bond goes deeper than that. Now that we know each other, our hearts are connected. Even if our paths diverge and we're forced to say goodbye, I know that we'll meet again. And so, for lack of a better word, I gratefully call you my friend. And I hold fast to the belief that this isn't it for us. No matter who or what you really are, I'll always be on your side. You can't count on much in this world, but you can count on that.
Y ahí vamos. Oh. Parece que a este le gustaría hablar contigo. ¿Quieres aceptar? ¡Ja! Justo a tiempo, ¿eh?
There you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit.
Que ahora que lo pienso, no hay otro momento para hacer este, porque Setet se ha unido justo antes de este capítulo.
There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties.
¿Qué obligaciones son esas?
Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that.
Bueno, quiero decir, aquí hay que dar la cuenta de que puedo darle regalos a Setet y que esto podría haber ocurrido antes. Este no es un muy buen momento para esto, Setet.
And now, well, I will spare you my conjecture. In any case, it is time I learned more about you. I ask only that you answer my questions honestly. I will be most grateful for your cooperation. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Gerald Eisner, correct?
Eso dicen.
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence. As the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Gerald was renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary?
Unos 10 años.
Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly?
Diría que 21.
Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
Y ahora es cuando te unes al lado de Edelgard y traicionas esas expectativas, porque te unes a la loca esa. El de la persecución de Suza. ¿Hay más apoyos? Yep. Florence y Marianne.
What is it, Marianne?
I'm curious why you've been eating your meals near me as of late. I'm not much for conversation. I'm always at a loss for words, and I never know how to respond to questions.
Well, it's true that there are some who prefer a lively dinner table, but I prefer to eat in peace. With you, my meals are a relaxing experience. In fact, you are the most peaceful dining companion I've ever had.
Really?
There is a real grace and fluidity to your every movement. I greatly appreciate refined table manners. Observing you all this time, I believe I've realized what is so striking about you. Your beauty comes from the heart. It is an inner beauty. It is not some flamboyant pageantry, a product of external adornment or grooming. When I first noticed it, I thought that it could use some refinement, a little polish. But I was mistaken. You are perfect in your natural state, just as you are.
You think I'm beautiful? Just the way I am?
Certainly. To add a superficial luster on top of what you already possess would be offensively redundant.
Creo que una flor en el pelo le quedaría bien, por eso.
No one's ever said anything like that to me before.
Alas, I am the only one with eyes.
Qué cabrón.
Perhaps it is for the best that your beauty not be revealed to all the world. Yes, it is certainly better that only I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, can appreciate your true magnificence.
Oh, Dios santo, me estás dando flashbacks de Oliver.
And on that note, I bid you farewell.
What a strange person. But being called beautiful just the way I am, that was nice to hear.
Bien hecho, Lawrence, le has hecho sonreír. Muy bien, pues vamos a la misión. La batalla de Garreg Mach. El ejército del Imperio con Edelgard a la cabeza se dirige a Garreg Mach. Tras conocer la noticia, los habitantes del monasterio se preparan para una batalla que podría ser la antesala de una guerra nefasta.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, wow, thanks. I am ever so grateful. Thank you very much.
La batalla de Garreg Mach. Ah, cierto, hemos de separar a nuestras tropas aquí. A ver. A ver. A ver. Enviamos Wyverns a los laterales para ayudar a cubrir. Yo creo que sí, vamos bien. Aquí va a haber violencia. Hay muchos enemigos. Pero bueno, no hay prisa. Tomémoslo con calma. Es un poco tarde. Pero no me servirá de nada rushear. Derrota al comandante. Cloud Fabio Rea Kenu, el enemigo toma la posición.
We have two priorities for this battle. Protect the Archbishop and maintain the defensive line. Reinforcements should arrive soon, so just hold your ground until then.
Muy bien. La primera prioridad absoluta es borrar de la faz de la tierra a los arqueros. Dicho esto, ¡salud! Delete. Set level up. HP, magia, defensa. Obtienes una llave de cofre.
Leave it to me.
Al arquero. ¡Uy! Un arquero menos. Son la prioridad por obvios motivos. Tengo un montonazo de flyers. No puedo luchar en condiciones. ¡Ew! Tienes un tomahawk. No puedo luchar en condiciones. Sí, hay arqueros. Me van a snipear, me van a derribar. No podemos permitir eso. ¡Pup! ¡Pup! Rafael, su nivel. HP, fuerza, suerte, defensa.
Ready and willing.
Preparado y listo. ¡Piu! ¡Piu!
Sorry, the victory is mine.
Who, me?
Ese tomahawk va a ser un dolor de cabeza porque me puede hacer mucho daño. Ah.
I've got an idea.
¡Ué! Ya no me puede hacer daño el tomahawk.
That takes care of that.
León y level up. Algún día tendré un batallón de Oni, lo prometo. HP, suerte, defensa, carisma. Es el punto débil de mi estrategia. No tengo tantos batallones voladores. No tengo suficientes batallones voladores. Volganon, Volganon.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Goes.
Balistas, esas putas balistas, esas putas balistas, esas putas balistas. ¡Au! Crítico. Joder. Qué mal genio. No. Get wrecked.
I won't allow it.
Au. Oh, cierto, ahí está el Death Knight, me acabo de acordar. Acabo de acordarme que ahí está esperándome el Death Knight. Au. Get wrecked.
That is all.
Obtienes un nuevo bebé de luna. Rip. Al arquero. Ay, perfecto. Otra vez. Sigue así.
This is our chance.
Ué, oh.
Report.
No intentes hacerte
The enemy
loco.
has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
So long as we can recapture the east and west strongholds, we might be able to call in the reinforcements.
Sí, el del este es fácil, solo está Hubert. El del oeste es más complicado. ¡Ey, Pegaso! Aquí el rey del aire soy yo. ¡Wup! ¡Wup!
It was a good try.
Ew. ¡Pinche balista! ¡Hogan!
I had no choice.